Hello and welcome back. I'm Emerald Mosaic and it's wonderful to be with you again. I've been a little bit busy. This canvas was painted by somebody else and it had tape on these lines and they had not taken the tape off. And so when I took the tape off, it's kind of hard to see, but there's some places on the edges, like right here and a little bit here, that it looks like it actually started ripping the canvas a tiny bit. So this is going to be my practice canvas. This is not going to be a painting that this is going to be something I paint over. I don't care how good it looks. It's not the best canvas. So anyways, what I did over the course of this past week is I removed the tape and then I taped over these areas where there was already paint and I added white paint. Now there is still an edge here and that's partly why this is a practice canvas. I can't get rid of that edge, but at least it's not as bad as it was. But here where there's a spot in the canvas, I end up having a bit of a ridge, a bigger ridge. So it's going to be lumpy bumpy, and so fine. But the other thing that I've been doing, thanks to a comment to somebody who watched one of my videos, she suggested that I use a tea strainer to strain my paints. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bottles of paint strained, and I still have like 30 to go. But so it's going to take a while, but that's okay. So what I want to do today for this is, somebody else made a comment on one of my videos, on my most recent video with my Dutch pour. And they were saying that I don't have to move the blow dryer back and forth. And so I've seen different artists do it different ways. So you know what? I'm going to find out today what I like, because that's what matters. You know, what style, what technique is better for me. And that will kind of determine my style of painting. And that's kind of important as an artist to figure out what I like. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a pour. I'm going to lay down white, and then I'm going to do my colors in a line diagonally. I saw another artist do a painting like this, and it worked out really well, that they did blue into each corner. So I'm going to do that. In one corner, I'm going to blow straight. I think in this corner, I'm going to blow straight because going backwards is going to be a little bit harder anyway. So I'm going to go this way to blow straight. And when I blow this way, I'm going to wiggle it side to side and see what kind of a difference it makes. If it makes any difference. Let's find out, right? Part of all this is learning and discovering and trying new things. Another suggestion someone made is thinning my paints a lot. And I really don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but the paint just literally falls in, does not make a mound on top. I'll bring it down here so in case you can see that better. I know with the shadows it's a little bit harder, but it just goes right in. It does not leave a mound on top. I hope that is thin enough for this. And another thing that I had forgotten to do with my previous touch, well, this is not something I necessarily need to do. This is another thing that I'm actually going to try doing differently. On the one side, I'm going to add extra white paint, blow it over, and then blow it back. On the other side, I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to see what difference that makes, you know? So essentially I'm doing a comparison of two different techniques for this pour. Now this is a pretty big canvas. And another thing that for the calculations, I had forgotten to take into account the sides. Each side, that's an extra ½ inch. So for the canvas size, you get the length times the width, but add 1 inch to each. And if the canvas is stretched over stretched over a frame, I mean, if you have a different object that you're painting on, then the sides are shorter or longer. You kind of need to take that into account when doing your pour. So yeah, all the things that I'm learning. Been watching some more videos and learning some new techniques, tips and tricks, and thank you to everybody who commented. I'm just astonished at in an even shorter amount of time than the previous the video 2 videos ago. In a shorter amount of time, I've already hit 400 views. This is just astonishing to me that so many people are actually looking at my paintings. So, you know what? I'm doing it the slow way. Let's do it the faster way. I mean, this is a Dutch pour, so let's do it. Another person's also suggested using the cool setting. I had not done that on my previous one. My first time using the blow dryer, I wanted to test it out. So I'm gonna do it on low and also use the cool setting and see what happens, you know. Okay. I can already see that my paint is definitely thinner than last time. It went so much more easily over everything. It spread out beautifully. Oh, I missed a little bit over here. Let me make sure, a little bit up there. It's hard to see the back of the canvas. Okay, looks like everything else is good. So now I'm going to torch it. I really honestly wasn't sure if that would be quite enough white paint, but it looks like it is. So, all right, pop some of these bubbles. Okay, I don't know why there's all these little dots. I do see cat hair now. That's fun, you know. I mean, again, I live with cats. You're going to get cat hair. I'll take off a few of them at least. That's all I see at the moment. Well, I don't know what that was. I had strained that paint. I don't know what that was. And there's one more little cat hair. Okay. The hazards of living with cats. I mean, okay. So my white is Sax Titanium White. I thinned it with Floetrol. Now I have Acrylology Deep Green that I'm going to start with. This is Color Pour. This is a blend. Let's see, Color Pour Indigo and Light Pink. Then Violet, Acrylology Violet, Liquitex Basic Cadmium Red, Acrylology Deep Blue, Acrylology Phthalo Blue, Acrylology Pink. I was trying to get the right shade of purple. You know, sometimes you just gotta mix. That is not coming out very well. Let me do that a little bit more. I'm sure it'll be nice when it blows out. Okay, this is Apple Barrel Bright Magenta that I thinned it a little bit and strained it recently. And I'm gonna go back to the green. Whoa, that's gonna be a lot of green. See, you know, I was meaning to do this way and I ended up doing this way. You know, that's where my hand went. I'm gonna shake this just a little bit more. I kind of wonder if it is not thin enough. I don't think it's thin enough. Well, hopefully that'll work to make some cells. Yeah. It is what it is. We'll see what happens. A little bit more here. There we go. Okay, now on one end, see I have I have 2 extra bottles of white. On one end, I'm gonna add white around it and blow it over. And on the other side, I'm not. So we shall see how this goes. This bottle does not work very well as a squeeze bottle. So now I know that. Lesson learned. Okay, so on this side, I'm gonna blow it over and I'm gonna blow it. Yeah, see, I'm right-handed. Okay, I might just have to stand up and move over here to do this. And blow this side to side, wiggle this. And then for this one, I'm just gonna blow it straight. Okay, let's give it a whirl. And on this side, I'll use cool. On this side, I will not. Maybe that's too many variations. Maybe I should just not even try that one yet. That's a lot to remember. All right, here we go. Okay. Ah. You know, honestly, I couldn't help wiggling it side to side. That comes more naturally to me, really. It feels a lot more natural to do it that way. So I guess that's my style. Okay. You know, if that's what comes naturally, that's what I'm gonna do. I do notice that having blown the white over, this one has a whole lot more white in it. This one does not. So that's the effect of that. Now I'm going to use a little straw. I'm going to add a little bit more white, and I kind of want to do a little something here. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. I can already see right here where that canvas is thin. I can see it's already causing a little bit of a problem there. Yeah, that's an old canvas. Yeah. It is pretty. I think I also want to do the same over here, add a little bit of extra white and blow that in. Yeah. It didn't quite get the effect as it did over there. I'm probably at the wrong angle for it. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then do just a little bit this way. Okay. So there we have it. I am seeing some really pretty cells thanks to the Floetrol. Let me go ahead and torch it again. I can see lumps and bumps from the old painting. I mean, that's just, and I see another cat here from me leaning over it. I mean, this canvas does not have to be perfect. You know, I hesitate to paint over this, actually. This is a really pretty painting. I really like those colors together, actually. Let me bring the camera around so that you can see it better. So I can unplug it. And there you can see my little camera stand. Let's bring it around. So there's a top view. Sorry for the shadow. And then when I bring it closer, there's some really pretty cells there. Oh, look at all those cells there. That's really pretty. And then in the center, and then up on this side, that's also very, very pretty. I don't know, I might keep this. By the way, that's not supposed to be orange. That's like pink. That's really just pink. Bright magenta is what it's called. It looks a lot more orange. I don't know why my camera picks up a whole lot more reds. But yeah, okay. You know what? I might keep this. Go figure. Old canvas. It's not the best. I would lower the price. Like the other one, I said 50, maybe 40, you know, just because it's an old canvas and everything. But no, I really like this. I like how it turned out. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to stick with doing it the way I'm doing it because it works. So there you have it. That's my test. All right, everybody have a good day. Please like and subscribe, and please give me a comment. Let me know what you think. Tell me why you do things the way that you do, and what would make things better or different. And yeah, this is a learning process. We're all learning together. So please share why you do what you do. All right. Y'all have a wonderful day.